As college students, a lot of our days tend to look similar. We wake up, eat, go to class, and then after that, it's either work or extracurricular activities. These are all normal things, right? Nothing out of the ordinary. But what do we do when the out of the ordinary does come? Imagine walking out of your class and your fellow student, or maybe even a staff member, suddenly collapses to the ground. What do you do? Do you completely freeze up, begin to panic, or do you jump right into action with your life-saving training that you have learned? With cardiac arrest, this has become a real-life moment for so many people. According to the Mayo Clinic, CPR is the emergency procedure that is used when a person's breathing or heartbeat has stopped. As social beings, we tend to speak to and interact with so many different people a day. Imagine if one of those people were to suddenly have an emergency with you present. Cardiac arrest is deadly, and it doesn't have a preference. It doesn't choose when or where to happen. It doesn't choose to happen near a hospital or somewhere where medical professionals are present. So it is important for us to know how to be prepared for the unexpected. As someone who is CPR certified myself, I can attest that these emergencies can happen in the split of a second. And it is important for us to have the knowledge and the training to know how to effectively move in that situation. I believe that everyone should make an effort to learn CPR because cardiac arrest can happen anywhere. CPR increases the survival rate for a person after having cardiac arrest, and CPR classes are effective and available for everyone. Today, I will be doing a deep dive on why CPR is so important for us to learn. According to the American Heart Association, more than 350,000 cardiac arrest attacks happen outside of hospitals each year. That is nearly 1,000 cardiac arrest attacks each day. Can you imagine one of those people being your friend or loved one? As I mentioned before, cardiac arrest doesn't have a preference, and it also doesn't come with a warning. I want you all to realize that the events are sudden and can become deadly at the snap of a finger. If cardiac has the potential to happen at any moment, how can CPR help? CPR itself allows the blood flow to continue to flow to the brain as well as other parts of the body while the person is unconscious. It allows the person's body to mimic the pumps of the heart. According to a 2025 meta-analysis by Chen and colleagues published in Emergency Medicine International, people who receive CPR from a bystander during cardiac arrest have higher significant survival rates. This is because the quicker the CPR can be administered to the person, more oxygen is in their body, therefore they have a higher chance of survival. You may be wondering, if CPR is so effective, why don't more people know how to do it? That is because only some jobs require CPR certification, and others find that CPR classes may be hard to get into or expensive. But that is not the case at all. Harvard Health explains that most people don't perform CPR because they lack training or confidence. Learning CPR helps people feel prepared to step in an emergency to save a life. To make people more comfortable in this feature, it is important for us to know that people are willing to learn. It is important for us to provide ways for people to learn as well. The American Red Cross has a website that has a feature that shows where CPR classes are given near us. I was able to go to that website and I found online classes as well as in-person classes that are present in League City as well as Pearland. These are great opportunities for people to learn CPR. Now that we have seen the facts, I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research and learn more about CPR and how you can get involved. As I close, I want you all to remember that CPR can happen any and everywhere. CPR increases the survival rate after cardiac arrest, and CPR classes are available for learning.